Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. We are pulling cards for the 25th of July today. And so I'm going to pull one card for each sign. That'll give you a good chance to have an idea about your rising sign, sun sign, moon sign. Also, if you're interested, your Jupiter sign, Neptune sign, Saturn sign, Venus sign, all that good stuff. If you know your planetary placements, this can give you a really good idea of the flavor of the day for yourself. Let's go ahead and get started with some cards, shall we? Aries, what you guys have showing up here is Harney the Hunter. And so this is just basically telling me that there is some kind of goal or target that you are working on achieving, that you are actually accomplishing. And this goal or target is one that doesn't require just your energy and effort, but also other people's as well. So you're reaching this goal or target along with someone else, or maybe even multiple someone else's. Taurus, you're up next for the Eight of Mirrors. This tells me that you are walking away from something that was leaving you feeling depleted. I'm really being drawn to the butterflies above the man's head. I don't know that I've ever even noticed them on this card before, but that talks to me a lot about transformation, that as you're walking away from whatever this is, you are making a transformation, an overall transformation as you're walking away from this. I don't think you're going to be walking back to it. I don't think that this is going to be the beginning of a cycle, Taurus. And that's for Taurus and for people with Taurus placements. Next thing that we have showing up is for Gemini, this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse just means things are going slow. You might be kind of going slow. Whatever you're trying to get done for the day may be taking more energy and effort than usual to get things accomplished. All right, so that's for Gemini and Gemini placements. Next up, we have Cancer. Cancer showing the divine child. I think that you are learning about new things and you're being really curious. There's something where curiosity is drawing you to learn about something new, and I think that this is something that you probably haven't really been exposed to before, and so it's all totally and completely new to you. And that's for Cancer and Cancer placements. Next we have Leo, the Green Man. This is the first time the Green Man showed up since we started doing readings with this deck on the 21st. So with the Green Man, Leos, is this Leo or someone they're interacting? This is somebody that you're interacting with, Leo. So when the Green Man shows up, this is somebody who has a lot of integrity. They're somebody who they have high standards, not only for the people around them, but also for themselves. If you live up to those standards, you're gonna get along really well with this person. They like to provide, protect. They're pretty much natural leaders, and a lot of times they do have a position of authority whenever they show up in our lives on the card like that. And this is somebody that as long as you live up to their expectations, then you'll get along just fine. And they are a good person to have in your corner as a friend. Also, this is somebody that, if a young lady comes to me and she's thinking about getting married, if the boyfriend shows up to me with this card, then I tell her, this guy he's ready to settle down. He's ready to be married. He wants to be that person, the husband. So, this is a really good card if we're talking about somebody who you're interested in romantically, having these characteristics of being really having a lot of integrity and somebody that you can really count on. Okay. Next up, we're looking at Virgo. So Virgos, you guys have the Muse showing up. I feel like this is you. You're feeling very positive, very outgoing, very happy today, maybe even more so than most days. It feels to me like you have heard something or you're feeling something coming in energetically that is making you feel pretty good. There's some kind of anticipation going on here that is really helping your mood today to be much more effervescent than usual is how I want to put that. Okay, and that's for Virgo and people with Virgo placements in their chart. Couldn't think of the word for a minute. This is Libra's card. We have the Five of Spirals showing up here. This is just, you know, kind of chaos around you. This is drama. You know, you want to kind of stay out of this. You want to stay above the fray. You don't want to get involved in all that drama. The drama can be very damaging. So you want to kind of head for the hills when you see this start to break out around you. If you can, Libra, definitely do not get sucked in, because if you do, you're going to end up regretting it. And that's for Libra and Libra placements. Next up, we have Scorpio. Look at us, the sorceress. Well, we are uh, a pretty psychic sign anyway, normally, for most of us. But the sorceress just basically says that we are really working with our psychic abilities and working with our energetic abilities, our supernatural cooperatives are really doing well today. Okay, that's for Scorpio and people with Scorpio placements. Next up, Sagittarius, the Corsair's Knight of Spirals. You're really showing up as yourself, as a young version of yourself. With the Knight of Spirals, you're showing up as somebody who's very outgoing, has a lot of energy, likes to talk with everybody, likes to flirt with a lot of people, somebody who, yeah, somebody who likes to make other people laugh. So I feel like you're just really walking around in your own mojo today, Sagittarius, just being yourself and living it up and enjoying it. Next up we have Capricorn. Capricorns, you guys have the Eight of Scrolls. This is telling me that there's a lot of communication going back and forth between you and another person. For some of you, this could be communication going back and forth between you and somebody who has crossed over. Notice those scrolls flying by in the air, and also the crystal ball, which is not normally a part of the whole scrolls imaging. And you know, maybe that's a sunset on the desert, maybe that's a crystal ball that she's holding, maybe it's both. But I feel like for some of you, you may be getting a medium reading, or you may be communicating directly with somebody who has crossed over today, Capricorns. Not that they've crossed over today, but that your communication would be today. Let's put it like that. Let's not give anybody a heart attack here. All right, so that's for Capricorns and anybody with Capricorn in their placements. Next up we have Aquarius. So Aquarius, you guys have the ravens showing up, and this is the magician. This is somebody who knows how to move back and forth between worlds and manifest the things that he wants to manifest, or she wants to manifest in this time and space reality. And so this really just talks about you getting out there and doing the hustling it takes to manifest those things that you want into your life today. And that's for Aquarius and people with Aquarius placements. Next up, we have Pisces. Pisces, you have the Knight of Scrolls showing up in reverse. I feel like you're clamming up today. With this card, I feel like you're just not saying much to anybody. You're just being quiet. You're just observing. I feel like you're sort of sitting on the sidelines, just watching. It comes across to me that you just really don't feel like being in the middle of a whole bunch of stuff going on. You would rather just be more of a spectator and watch as life circles around you today. And so I think that's what you're actually doing. Thank you, all of you, very much for spending some of your precious time with me. I do appreciate it. Thank you to those of you who are helping me get to 7 million subscribers. Thank you, of course, to those of you who are my subscribers. But also thank you to those of you who are putting a thumbs up on this video, sharing this video, putting comments on this video. All that stuff adds to the chance for other people to see my video and thus become subscribers as well. And of course, thank you to those of you that I am reading for later on today and those that I'm doing Reiki for later on today. I appreciate you all so much. Everyone have a fantastic day. I'll see you back on the next video. Peace out.